Hello, and thanks for joining us from our studios in Israel. I'm Emmanuel Kadosh here with ILTV's Morning Briefing.
France is denying reports that it has canceled plans to hold an international conference on the Israeli-Palestinian conflict in Paris next month. Recent reports quoted President François Hollande saying he is facing difficulties convening the summit in light of the results of the U.S. election and Israel's vehement opposition to the conference. A spokesperson for the French Foreign Ministry said over the weekend that the reports were erroneous, that Hollande never said the summit was scrapped, only that it was subject to the state of uncertainty after the U.S. election. State Department officials told Paris' special envoy to the planned conference, Pierre Vimont, last week that the U.S. is not enthusiastic about the idea of the summit and that they believe nothing would come out of it due to its nature and Israel's refusal to attend. The Jerusalem Planning and Construction Committee is set to discuss and is likely to adopt a plan to build 1,440 new homes in the Ramat Shlomo neighborhood of the city, according to Channel 2 News. If adopted, the project would be one of the largest approved in recent years. Plans for the new neighborhood have long been ready for approval, but the council has avoided discussing them because of opposition by the administration of outgoing President Barack Obama. Channel 2 quoted a committee member saying that in Jerusalem, it's as if Trump is already in office. The problem is that nobody knows what his policy will actually be. Constructions in Ramat Shlomo first began in 1995, and the neighborhood is currently home to some 20,000 people, nearly all ultra-Orthodox. The municipal committee is scheduled to meet on Wednesday to approve the measure. Former Massachusetts Governor Mitt Romney is being described as a serious candidate for Secretary of State, and retired Marine General James Mattis as a leading contender for Secretary of Defense in the new Trump administration. President-elect Donald Trump, who met with Mattis on Saturday, called him the real deal and a brilliant, wonderful man. Vice President-elect Mike Pence, who heads the transition team, said Romney is under active and serious consideration to serve as Secretary of State. The 2012 Republican nominee, who once warned in an interview that a Trump presidency would mean trickle-down racism and trickle-down bigotry, met with the president-elect on Saturday. The two men spent the better part of an hour together, and according to Pence, it was a cordial and very substantive meeting. It is still an open question whether Romney, once a fierce critic of the president-elect, would be willing to serve in a Trump administration. The dispute between El Al management and its pilots continue, and so too flight cancellations and delays. 2 El Al flights were canceled yesterday due to labor dispute, and 4 flights were canceled over the weekend. At this point, the disruptions are work-to-rule sanctions, where pilots call in sick or refuse to report to work, claiming they are simply following the letter of the law. The pilots and other El Al employees are pressing for increased salaries and improved working conditions. Management accused the pilots with scandalous conduct that is causing irreparable damage to the company. As a result of the continuing work action, El Al has announced a temporary change of its cancellation policy. From today, customers canceling their tickets will receive a full refund without incurring a cancellation fee.
That's all for now. I'm Emmanuel Kadosh, and see you later with our main daily broadcast from Israel at 2 p.m. Eastern Time.